Shut up and sit down.
Greetings, fellow travelers. Obelix here, coming at you today from FTB Revelation. How y'all doing today? So last time we made all this jibber jabber to produce a ton of power, and we are doing just that. We are producing way more power than we need. You can see it's backed up on power and backed up on the go-go biofuel. So all these generators are, all 28 of them. Yep. Crazy times. You see that purple line is just packed full of go-go juice. So our cloches are making all the plants. We got our spore factory thingamabobbers making the mushrooms. We're kicking all that down here being processed and sending it over into the bioreactor, which is producing the go-go juice, the biofuel, which is sending it into the generators, which is producing the power. Lots and lots of power. So today, guys, I want to show you, I've been doing a little bit of work off cam. I had some time this weekend, a little bit, and did some work. Now, I've been keeping this coke oven just cruising like crazy. Just fill it up again. We've been just cranking out the coke, and I've been taking the coke and running it right over here and keeping this guy cranking running too. So just constantly having to pull this stuff out to keep this guy running as well, because we need a ton of steel. And you can already see Obelix been busy. Look how nice that looks. Oh, I just love it. I love it. So I've got the whole of the first floor in, and let me tell you, boy howdy, did that take some resources. My goodness, Pete. Whew, all that steel. Look at all that steel all the way around. Now, I haven't torn out this section here. Remember, we were trying to compare this section and that section over there to decide which one we like the best. You guys picked this, and I got to agree with you. Seeing it here in flesh, that just doesn't do it for me as much as that does. I think that looks a lot cleaner when we look out and around. Imagine some lights hanging down, some industrial looking lights, some wires running across the ceiling. I think that's going to look really, really nice. I think that's just a little too busy. Let's run up here and take a look at what it looks like with a floor on the second floor. Floor on the, yeah, okay, fair enough. Oh yeah, look at this. This is going to be nice. We're going to have tons of space for activities. Look at all the crazy space I've got to work with. It's insane. I still need to rip this out and replace it with the just regular old treated wood planks. But I wanted to show you what the difference between the two really look like when it was all said and done. But yeah, I still got a whole other floor to build out. And then, of course, we've got to come up with some kind of a roof for this sucker. I have no clue what to do with the roof. I didn't even have a clue what to do with the building, man. We've just been kind of winging it. And I think it's turned out pretty well for a winged out structure. Winged out? Yeah, whatever. Geronimo! Got the bouncy boots. Oh, I did not have the bouncy boots on. Probably should have been wearing the bouncy boots. Don't! Could have swore we had bouncy boots. Oh well. Alright, we're back. It's so stupid. So let's just jump off stuff again. Fantastic. Wait, I did have the bouncy boots on. Why did that? Was I holding shift? Why did my bouncy boots not work? Okay, hold on. We need to science this. Oh, I didn't dress after. Oh, poop. No wonder. We did the intro and I undressed and I didn't dress back up. I'm a moron. Anyhoozle. Done a ton of work and it looks good, but I have a problem. I'm not producing steel fast enough. So we are going to need to improve on both our coke oven and our blast furnace, because you can see it up there at the top. It says crude blast furnace. Well, crude no more. Crude no more. So we're going to start with just tearing into the wall here. think what we're going to do is... that went one back. I'm almost tempted to put 2 more coke ovens in instead of just one, because I could put a coke oven there. You know what? I could put a coke oven there, and then we can bring the blast furnace out, because the new blast furnace is a little bit different than the old one. I think that's what we'll do. I think that's what we will do. Of course, that's going to leave a 2-block gap between each one. Maybe I don't want a 2-block gap between each one. Maybe I don't even want an 8-block gap. Or a 1 block? Maybe no block? I don't know. How about a 1 block? Alright, so let me get some stuff dug out and get prepped up for what we're going to do today to improve our steel production. And I will bring you guys back. Alright, everybody, I've got an additional 3 sets of coke bricks. It's to go with the original ones. This is all the stuff I tore out, so there's our blast brick. We'll need those shortly. And all the other bits and bobs. Actually, let me go grab a... Actually, I have one in my bag, don't I? Hammer? Hammer? Ah, yes. Hammer. So I can make 4 of these coke ovens, and that's going to get us going a little quicker. That's just to lay out the sizing of them. So if I just skip 1, I think we're going to be fine. I'll have to fill in some space over there. That'll work. Yeah, let's get these all placed in. Now this is going to take a ton of coal. Luckily, your boy's been doing some mining with that fortune drill. So coal's pretty easy to come by, as you know. So that won't be an issue. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oh, missed it. There we go. Fantastic. Now I want... We need to pull out the giblets out of the front of this thing here. Basically combine them all together. So remember, we got 2 things that come out. We got the fluid, which is the creosote, and we have the coke. So the coke we want to pull out right in here somewhere. And the fluid, I think we need to move that into a drum, maybe here in the middle. Is that a thing? Which means I'm going to need to go underneath. I'll pull it out of the chin right here off the side. And just to keep symmetry, I can do this one here. And then we'll go down like so. Actually, let's just pull all these out. Just to make it easier to build, we'll just do this. We'll put them back in after the fact. Let me out. Excellent. Okay. So we're going to need some hoppers. I've got a couple. We're going to need more than that. And we need to make the advanced. But let's get those hoppers going first. How much conduit do we have? We've been making the vacuum. Oh, or pressurized. Yeah, we got plenty of that. Let's switch over to that. And we're gonna come up here. Alright, we're gonna put our hoppers in. Oh, but we're gonna need somewhere to point them into, so let's put the bippity, boppity, boopity, boo. Bammo. 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 And Bammo. Fantastic. Let's run these out. Boop, boop. Great. Now let's get our conduit. And in fact, really won't need that one there. Yeah. Okay. Take this guy out. Come here, and we're going to do extract always. I'm not sure, 100% sure it will pull fluids out of that corner. I think it will. We'll see here in a minute. Extract always. Did I do this side? Nope. Extract always. Great. Bam, bam, bam. Awesome. Now we got our drum here, which is not full, but because we did make a ton of fluid, ton of treated wood planks. All right, we're gonna set this to guy to insert, so he will grab all of that delicious creosote in there. Yeah, he's about half full. He was pretty darn close to full earlier, and yeah, let's get these guys cooking. And we're gonna set up a way to feed them so that they're all, you know, we just put coal in one place and it feeds all of them at one time. But that's pretty cool looking. Yeah. So that is working. These take so long. Oh my god, they take so long. But that'll get the creosote out. Alright, everybody remember, 2083. We want to see that go up by at least one. And we don't want to see any sitting in here, so we'll keep an eyeball on that. In the meantime, we need to get all of this out. But before we do that, I want to go ahead and make the blast furnace so we can figure out where that's going to be. I did need some steel plates, so we did use our Smasherator 9000 to smasherate some steel. That is done. Now, come in here and take these and these and get 27 of them. There we go. And we have a few extra steel plates. Fantastic. Now, I think we also need a hopper. No. Hopper. You get so reliant on JEI to make your life easier. It's like phone numbers in your cell phone. You just don't even remember cell phone numbers anymore because you're so used to just having it right there. Now, I'm kind of almost tempted to put it on top up there. What I want to do is use conveyors to bring these items out like this. And, you know, move them off. Now, we could put it right like here somewhere. Now, it does have some power needs. So we could come over here and just kind of put it right in here. Maybe knock out some of this. And then just funnel it in. That's not a bad idea. Make some use out of this space here. Or we could funnel it out and have it funnel up on top, you know, conveyor up on top, and then put it up there. I'm kind of liking right here. So we need to leave at least one block back here. We may end up having to move this once we see what how we want to do this. I'm kind of winging it, not really having a plan here. We just kind of going with the flowing. Alright, put a hopper on top. And of course these are the reinforced ones, and bam, look how cool that looks. Oh, love it, love it, love it. I do think I want to turn it sideways. Yeah. I think I want it sideways. Boop. Easy as that. We do still need the block there, and we need a block there. It's going to use up a little more space over here than I wanted, but that's okay. We'll deal. We'll deal. Okay. Now, this is an output. The input is up top. So, I think what we'll end up doing is probably take the items up through here like this. And then curve them around right here. Let's see, we can come down here. We can have it curve and then start going up. It can come up, up, up. And then I think we're going to switch to scaffolding. Let's take this out just because it's going to get in the way. And we want to go up again, but I think we're going to switch to scaffolding. I'll get some in a little bit. We're going to have to go here. Like that. Alright, grab some conveyors. Let's get these guys laid down. You see the little arrow, you just want to place it and make sure the arrow's pointing in the direction you want it to go. If you screw up, just use your hammer and it'll take care of it. Now this time we want to turn here, and you can see it doesn't have the lip, so we know that those are working together. Now here we're going to need to use our hammer. Now if we just click it, it's going to rotate just like that. But if we shift click it, it'll elevate. So shift click and it elevates. And we'll pop the rest of these down here. Now we want that one to start going that way, and we want to shift click, shift click. See, it lost the lip, so it's working. Now I brought some scaffolding, and we have two choices. We can either take the scaffolding and use it as a base, right? To run it over like this so that it looks like it's supporting it, and then we can run the conveyor on top. That's an option. Another option is if we take the scaffolding in our crafting grid with a conveyor belt, we get a covered conveyor belt that we could use. Which is kind of cool. Maybe that was what we want to do. I don't know. Let's see if I put this here and then put the covered conveyor on top like that. And then we could rip out the cobble. We would need to raise it up one more level. So we could do that right here with just a regular scaffold, or regular thing. And then we need, what, 3 more scaffold? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, those are dropping conveyors. No, no, no. Conveyors. 1, 2, 3. Oh, these are the ignore redstone ones. Oh, hey, we got our first piece. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Oh, they're all starting to produce now. Look at that. Love it. Love it. Love it. There should be one more coming. There we go. Fantastic. Those are precious. We don't want to lose them. Let's make sure we get them. Alright, let's get the covered ones. Go into there like so. And then we're going to come into here like so. And come into here like so. Oh yeah, we didn't even need to raise it up one more. Then in that case, then I think I want that one replaced as well. And maybe even this one. Can we replace this one? That is a good question. Let's see. 2 scaffolding, 2 conveyors, 2 covered conveyors. Boop and boop. Oh, it did work. Look at that. It opened up that side. I wish it closed that side off, but that's okay. And it should just drop the items right in there. Now, let's take a look. We are going to drop these way over here. Yeah, we're going to dump these on the conveyor. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to run up here to make sure it does what we want it to do. Here they come. Love it, love it, love it. That's not the input for this. Is that where I put the iron? Unfortunately, it needs an inventory to dump into. And there's not an inventory there. I wonder if we can drop in conveyor. I have some. Yes. So maybe let's try that. Because it needs to be able to place the items into an inventory. Now, I always think that because there's a dropper on there, it should work, and it doesn't every single time. Because it just wants to be annoying. So let's drop those down there, let them come up, and are they going to fall off the front, or are they going to get sucked in? Oh, they got sucked in. Yes, yes. And we can even, I believe, throw the iron in here as well. Oh, yes. Now it's actually cooking. Fantastic. Let's pull the iron out so it stops cooking. Oh, nope. Let's put it back in because we're using up our coal coke. Fantastic. So that will work. Yeah. Now, to improve the speed of this thing, let's just go ahead and stick these in there because why wouldn't you? And, oh, that should have increased our... Oh, yes, they're empty. No creosote. No creosote. Oh, yeah, we got it. Fantastic. But what we need to do is start getting the... to improve its speed. Now, to do that, we need some things. Here we go. Blast furnace preheater. We need 2 of these bad boys. So we're going to need 2 external heater, which means we need 2. Oh my goodness, we need these. So we're going to need a bunch of copper wire. You know what? Let's just go make a bunch of copper wire. Bam, bam. Why wouldn't you? Let's go with... Actually, let's go with low voltage because I've got a low voltage line right there. Ready to use. And... do I have any poles? I do, or post. I do. Fantastic. Okay, so let's come out here and get these blowers on here. And we want to point them right into these side ports right there. So we're just going to shift and click, and that did not go in there even remotely close to a little bit. It turned the wrong flipping way. No. that one went in, right? So I'm gonna have to knock out the wall, it looks like. So I can stand here and shift click the blower the right direction. Fantastic. And it starts to look like something out of Star Wars, doesn't it? But now these guys need... Oh, we can take this cobble out too. Oh, tacky, ugly cobble. Now we need to get some power right here. We need wire connectors, and I think the low voltage will work. I don't know that I've ever used low voltage on these guys. We gonna try. And then we can put a post down here. Maybe like here. Boom. That is not a post. Not a post. Bam. Climb, 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 climb. And not a connector. We need a relay. Boom. And bam. Now, we pull from there. Oh, I switched all these to mediums. Okay. Forgot I did that. Gimme, 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 gimme. Alright, let's switch to mediums. Switching modes. At one point I was running the whole base off MVs, and we've since started switching over to HVs. So all the stuff in there, you see that kind of silver color? Like that line right there, that line back there. Those are silver, that's the HV line. This kind of goldy color is the MV lines. Let's get our relay here. Boop. And let's get that there, get that there. And boop, and boop. Alright, now get the MV here and there. Excellent. It can touch. Fantastic. Touch, touch. Yes, yes. So the question is, can we run from here to here? Yes, we can. So these guys should have power now, and they do. Now, here's the kicker, and hopefully it'll work. This line right here is powered from the water wheel. So it's going to get power all the time, but it's not going to get a huge amount of power. Now the MV line runs into here and then runs into this HV capacitor right here. And that is an input to this HV capacitor, as well as this is an input to this HV capacitor. So this HV capacitor is sitting here with tons of power in it, and it's going nowhere because I've broke all the sides off that were actually spitting power back down into the base. So it's kind of pointless at the moment, but we're going to do something with it later. But for the time being, the short answer is no power from the base is getting out here to this guy. The only thing that's powering this guy is that water wheel. So hopefully the water wheel is enough to power it. But what you will see is now with these blowers in place, and they are powered, so they are running. I think, do I need a switch on them? That's a good question. I can't remember. Here we go. Blast furnace preheaters are used to heat up the air, then blow it into the furnace. Speed up the refinement process of iron. Each furnace can have up to 2 preheaters connected to ports on sides, blah, blah, blah. Requires 32 flux to operate. So it's got it. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about needing a lever, so I think we're good. I don't remember it needing a lever, but you know, brain hurts sometimes. Oh yeah, that's definitely quicker. So fantastic. We are cooking with gas. Well, coal, actually. So what we need to do is get the slag out of its rump and the steel out of its front, and we will be good to go. And I do think we want some drawers, maybe? So the question is, where do I stick this? I kind of want it there. Then that's going to require us to cobblestone. And we can switch these out for the other conveyors, the fancier ones, or the... Ooh, not loving that. Oh, I don't need to do that. Yeah, this could be the one that goes up. Yeah. We can do this, and this, and that. Boop. Oh, yeah. Now we just need to get this out of its rump. And do we go underneath, or do we come around the outside? I'm thinking we go underneath if we can. Is that gonna be a thing? We got enough space to make that happen? Oh, got another block of steel. So we come out, we go down, we curve around, come out, go down. Except for, yeah, then that's gonna have to curve around, then back down. No. Come here. There and there. Fantastic. Now we just get a hammer. And we really don't need to fix this, but we're going to fix it for aesthetical purposes. So I think we've actually already collected all the slag. Yep, we did. So we just need to throw it back in there. Pretend like it got it. Boop. And it's just going to zip around. Head on up, get collected with the other stuff, and bippity boppity boop. How nice is that? Awesome. Oop, we got a piece of steel too. Nope. Yes. Bam. Fantastic. And then once we have all that, anything else we throw on here just won't go in. Yeah, see, it'll just hold up against the side there because, yeah, reasons. Now we can take this out and we can get our scaffolding back. No. Not from there, we can't. That's all. I just want it to be one little block purdy. Bam. Love it. There we go. All right. So we can automate-ish the production of steel. What? Did the slag go in there? I don't think. Oh, it didn't. It's still in my inventory. I just moved it over a block. Get out of my inventory. Fantastic. So now, hello. So we still got a ton of iron in there. Probably want to replace that with like a chest. So we just load it with iron. And then of course we still need to work on a way to feed all these at the same time. But I do think that is for another episode. Alright guys, we set up a significant improvement to our steel production facilities here with all those coke furnaces, coke ovens, and the blast furnace, words in my mouth. I sure do appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me, as always, and until next time, y'all get out there and make some noise. See ya.